What's going on, guys? Proof here. Bring you episode 18 or season 2, episode 3. I checked this time.
Oh, you remembered this time?
We did it. We made it.
I'm up to date of the Proof Positive podcast. And today we're doing something a little different than just talking about the sets. We're going to give what we feel are the Vanguard Awards of 2015. This is a brand new year, brand new you, whatever the sayings go.
I feel like every podcast has started, oh man, this is a new year, but let's talk about the previous year in some way, shape, or form.
Exactly, because they just revealed the new stuff prior to this podcast, and then like up to last week, it was a little stuff here and there, but overall it's been mostly stuff from last year that we've been talking about. So you're right. But we're going to reflect on last year again because we got the Vanguard Awards, like I was saying. And the way this is going to work is that, I'm joined by Corey Kai.
Hey.
And Soma to my
Howdy.
right. And my boy Atlas, who Corey Kai is afraid of, which is you are so afraid of this little dog.
It's a dog.
It is a dog, and he's a little Chihuahua Beagle mix who won't harm a fly.
Uh-huh.
Except black men.
So you strap a stake to his
What?
ankle.
I'm black myself.
Barely.
Last I checked, on my census report, I come in black.
That's unfortunate.
And the way this is gonna work is we devise up some. Hey, quit growling. We devise up some categories of stuff that we want to talk about, and we're gonna introduce it. We're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna come to a consensus vote to what we feel best fits that category for this year. And we try to keep it as general as possible. So I hope you guys enjoy. And let's see. We'll start from the bottom of the list and just go up from here.
All right.
We'll start off with the best art for 2015.
Ooh.
And Soma here, he's an artist on the side.
An art teacher from a profession.
So art is his livelihood. So we'll see what he has to say.
You say Chronojet Dragon, I'm gonna
I'm not. All right. Give me a break.
Jill Bride, Epoch Maker.
I was actually considering it's not really coming out in 2016, so I'll go back to 2015.
That's like the whole point of this.
I know.
whole thing.
Listen. I was like thinking about what G6 card is great at? Well, it doesn't count.
It's only been like 24 days.
I know.
It's still
I
not
know,
2015 though.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to think back to the previous year.
True.
It's not. It's not bad. I really like the art on a lot of the reverse cards, but surprisingly, I really like the art for Bermuda Triangles.
Okay.
Like, I think their art is like they went out of their way to make the SPs look amazing.
That's fair.
I think they did a great job with that. But I would say my favorite art would have to be the SP Olivia. Don't look at me like that.
Atlas does not agree.
It says you pick another one, pedophile.
You pick another
She's
one.
100 and okay.
You pick a fellow animal.
$230.
But I would say my favorite art from last year was probably the Lukier Stride.
Okay.
I think that has spectacular artwork, and they did a great job on that.
What about you, Corey Kai?
SP Bermuda PG that I still don't have. Says the person that's about to be chasing SP Chaos Universe today. And
I
not one
am.
of
You
the
sure are.
I am knee deep for it.
Chill, they're only going for like $80. Mm-hmm. Maybe.
We do not wallet.
Nope. I
And
walleted.
As I'm sure you might be able to tell, this is completely off the cuff because we devised it, but I wanted to keep it as banter filled as possible.
Yeah, right.
So I didn't introduce these to anybody prior to.
It's still gonna happen.
It's still gonna happen. We're gonna banter anyhow. Let's see. The best art to me. Let's see.
Master Diablo, I'm so good at Vanguard.
I mean,
I got
banter.
a spear and a
Banter.
short sword.
his artwork is amazing.
It's not bad.
His artwork is amazing.
Yeah, you zoom in 125%.
We're just on the art.
Yeah,
Just on the art.
Just on the art. I really like the artwork of Dragonic Overlord the Ace though. Like I like
Art.
yeah.
No, he's mumbling over
Oh,
there.
so good. I really like the artwork on it. Like I tried to like Dragonic Overlords and like their artwork is usually very good considering it's their cash cow Vanguard.
Pretty much.
And so that'd be my pick is Dragonic Overlord the Ace.
Ching.
So of those three, which one you feel had the best out of all of them?
Not the ace.
Salt.
The cross had pretty good art.
Yeah, the cross was alright. I like the flame sword that it had.
He has like 8 arms.
All right, so what do you want to SP Olivia?
Sure.
All right, best artwork 2015 for the Proof Positive crew goes to SP Olivia,
I agree.
SP Legs.
Nobody even know what the SPPG look like.
Sure don't.
I have feet.
P.O.P.
I have feet.
She got a turtle on her
Hey.
head.
I didn't do any. I
I
gave
don't
you
even
a
like
cookie.
feet, Jesus.
Atlas's vote is not for SP Olivia because every time we mention the name, he growls at somebody.
You're right. So far, that's what he's done. He's like, I
Well-
like the Overlord.
Don't name your future daughter Olivia.
For
Might
real.
bite her.
He might. Oh. All right,
Don't suck your treats.
next one. Biggest waste of money for 2015.
SP legs. Oop, said that out loud.
He's not wrong.
Talk about dropping money for SP Legs. That's fair. The hype prices for SP Bermuda Triangles were through the roof.
Crazy.
Like the highest, from what I can tell, in Vanguard history, which is absurd. Like,
But in her defense, it's an SP of a grade rare.
it's not even her. It's just the whole SP collection as a whole. Like I think the cheapest SP went for like $50, if that. Then everything else was upwards of 100 plus.
180, yeah.
So
What's SP Olivia? 300?
now, or at the time, probably, but then it dipped and then it came back up once the V2 version was revealed and talked about. So, to me, the biggest waste of money is shelling out money for SP Bermuda Triangle stuff.
That's pretty much what I was going to say, but
Corey Kai?
Trying to make Murakuma a viable G subclan.
Whoa.
ouch.
Like, oh man, they're so hype. Look at them when they're Restander. Look at them when they're Stride Neighbor. Look at them when they're Amber Clone. Oh man, grabbing all these copies. Oh man, all the money. Let me just grab everything before everybody gets everything. Oh man, let me play them in tournament. What do you mean I lost that turn too? What do you mean you did all the things before I could even go to Great Prix? Before I could even look at my shiny double rare? You guys are so good.
What was he
Play-
what was he going for?
Not a lot, but like,
Just the fact that you drop money on it is a waste of
oh,
money.
Hamar Raider was pretty expensive. Because it was like, oh man, Restander, cash cow.
Exactly.
But there's like, oh man, Restander for a claim that don't do nothing? Well, after we take your money, we just drop it back down to $5 and reset it for the hype for the next person.
Speaking of things dropping real quick, before the Legend deck was revealed, even though he ain't the whole deck, Dragon Overlord the Cross was like 2 nickels rubbed together, and then all of a sudden he shot back up to like $15.
Yep. They're like, oh man, Dragonic Overlord
Gotta get them all.
support. Well, let's look at the Legend deck from the last time. See, Blaster Dart Diablo don't do nothing, but if you just throw all the crap into a Legion deck for Shadows, it do stuff. So if we take that same concept for Dragonic Overlord, it probably do stuff.
Bushy Road.
Gotta catch them all.
Oh Jesus! There's like 24 clans.
Soma.
Okay, so while you guys were chatting there, I'm debating between which I wasted my money on. It was either base set 17, which I worked really hard to finish Blaster Joker.
Wasn't 17 like the first part of last year? Okay.
Yeah, it's because I've only been playing for like a year now.
17 Eat Boys.
And then when I started playing it, I was like, oh man, this deck's gonna be awesome. It retires your Legion rare. Oh my mate. Oh well. Oh, it's not that good. Oh, all right. I guess I'll build a Glendios again then. Or buying the Shadows Legend deck. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I was like, I'm gonna get 2 of these. I'm gonna play some Shadows. This is gonna be great. Everybody and their cousin bought one. Oh, all right. I guess I'm not playing Shadows.
It's not that. It's not that.
No,
bad.
it's either you it's either you buy Abyss or you're not playing Shadows, or you can play Witches. Witches are viable. Witches are viable,
Until you waste your stride turn, don't get no.
Until you
triggers,
waste
and
your
you're
stride
like,
turn.
Oh man.
but yeah, it's either Abyss or bust.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Legend decks.
Buying
for
them.
me. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought them.
I can't agree with the Legend deck just because it still had value, even if you bought it for 2 cards.
I still have 2 Legend decks that are sitting on my shelf.
Guess what you're gonna have tomorrow? 2 Legend decks. Sitting on your shelf.
Exactly. Nobody wants my Revengers.
So between Bermuda Triangle SP Legs, Murakumo trying to get the come up, and the Shadow Legend deck, which you feel was the most biggest waste of money in 2015?
Probably Bermudas.
I'm gonna go with Bermudas on that.
SP Legs. All right.
Man, they won 2 categories.
I know,
It's
right?
going to be the biggest waste of money this year too.
We'll have to remember this next year when we come back around.
My whole soul.
Yeah, you chose
Version 2.
to play Blue Mermaids.
They do stuff.
But didn't say they didn't.
They do stuff.
But that was your call.
Anyways.
Let's see. Question or category 3. The most redundant question asked in 2015.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think about this.
I'm trying to sift through all the piles I have.
Guys, so I stride on Klagas, right? And I swing with my
sorry.
Vanguard. And it's the force swing. Does it trigger if they have less than 3 dudes? But it says unit on the card. If it's not my Vanguard, does it also trigger? But if they have less than 3 dudes, because it doesn't say up to 3 dudes, do they have to have exactly 3 dudes? Slew of questions tomorrow. Guys, I just bought a trial deck and I have a question about the stride unit. So if I stride on Klagas, oh my god. Google is your friend. Google is your friend.
So
Question has been asked a million times.
to wrap that up, Corey Kai's most redundant question is, does Stavros activate regardless of number of rear guards? Basically. Okay, just making sure. Soma?
Okay, so I'm debating between if I stride over this paralyzed unit, does it restand?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Or does next stage keep the crit? Because that was asked quite a bit for some reason. And I had to say no like 40 times. But I'm going to go with, does striding over a paralyzed unit restand it? No, it does not.
Also, does going in Legion of a paralyzed unit stand it?
No.
I wish.
I'm trying to think. The one I thought of in a similar vein was, if I stride over a deleted Vanguard, do I A, get the stride break skill?
Nope.
Or B, is the Vanguard no longer deleted and do I get the power for it? To which the answer to that one is yes. You get the power, but you don't get the stride break skill for it. And I saw that a ton of times, especially around the time of the ARG up here, and soon thereafter when deleter hype was on 1 million. So for me, it'd have to be, do I do all the stuff if I stride over a deleted Vanguard?
He's just like, he perks up every time we point to the bag.
Like, give me a treat, sucker. You can give him one, even though he had like 3 so far, but he's calmed
He's
down.
fine. He's eating rice and sawdust. It's okay.
He's not shaking anymore. He's like, I like you guys. You guys give me food.
Don't take my fingers. There you go. Good
All right, so we have the Stavros activate regardless of number of rear guards. If you stride over a paralyzed Vanguard, does it restand? And if you stride over a deleted Vanguard, do I get all the stuff? Which do we feel was the most redundant between those 3? That's tough.
That is.
I saw the Stavros one quite a bit.
I did too, now that I think about it. What do you think, Corey Kai?
I feel like, in terms of redundancy, I think the Stavros one is the one I saw most often. In terms of people just not wanting to believe the truth, it'd have to be the Mega Colony one. Because people solely tried to believe that if you strode over a paralyzed Vanguard, it restood it.
It was just all day on the North American page.
But since the category is most redundant question and not the most dumb question, because I kind of nixed that one along the way, I want to give my vote to Stavros being asked, because that one happened a lot of times.
What do you think?
Man.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right. So our award,
Award.
our treat, Atlas, for the most redundant question 2015 goes to Stavros being asked 1 billion times about, do I activate this skill if they have the number of rear guards regardless or not?
Man, forget your thought, Voss.
Yeah, Magalanica just winning all the categories.
Right? Oh, I'm gonna need that one. Hit the wrong button.
Judge.
Right? All right. The next one is the biggest shakeup in the Vanguard community 2015. My vote goes to revealing the stride mechanic, because that happened about midway or early first half of 2015, back when Legion format was still a thing, and everybody was all up in arms, be like, "Oh my God, Legion the best thing ever," and they were like, "Wait, grade 4s? What is this?"
Novell.
And like after Novell, even though Novell is great, like when they reveal what stride did, like, wait, pitch a grade 3 that I don't need anymore, and then I go to this thing, I get triple drive now? Oh my God, I'm about to do everything in the known planet. And so that was the biggest shakeup to me, was the reveal and release of stride in and of itself, because it completely changed the way the game is played, and G assistant helping out with missing grades and everything like that. Corey Kai?
Oh, my toothpick? Don't eat my toothpick.
Wow. I am going to say the reveal of the Legend deck.
Why?
Yeah?
It's like, oh man, well, welcome to Vanguard, where everybody and their grandmother has the meta. And you want to be good, play the meta. Or you can't play the meta, well, take this $35 from your mother's wallet, put it on the table in your local card shop, and they give you a deck. And it doesn't matter that you're bad or good, just, cards are going to lead you to victory. You ride the 1, you ride the 2, you ride the 3, stride into Diablo, doesn't matter, you got a crit, you do it again, you got a crit, can't guard. Oh, man, you just win.
All right, rapper.
They really were like, here's a deck. Are you crabbing a Vanguard? No, you're not. You don't even have to build off of it. You could just use it.
Right?
Yep. Straight out the box. Out the box.
Here, go to ARG. Oh, yeah. Who you telling? I was standing up when that happened. Okay. Sorry, this is the episode of G Vanguard.
I didn't watch it.
It was great.
Same.
I might go back.
It was great. I'm going to go with the introduction of Gear Chronicles. Shut up.
Bias.
Way to go, Krona.
But then again, you guys have been playing for longer than I have, and I'm just thinking like introducing a new mechanic of bottom decking, a new clan with a main character, and it came along with strides because they introduced them and strides, so they're like
They are stride.
hand in hand.
Stride dot deck.
Yeah, listen. All right, it's all angly and sharp and has gears in it. But mine is the reveal of Gear Chronicles and edition of it.
Okay. So we have the reveal of Stride
Even though I'm voting for
in and
Stride.
of itself, the reveal of the Legend deck, and everybody's so good at Vanguard now, and the introduction of Gear Chronicle, and along with that, Strides in and of itself, kind of, sort of. What do you guys feel with the biggest shakeup this year? I know where my vote going.
I know where mine's going.
I'm going to say Gear Chronicle.
Why is that over the introduction of Stride?
Just because when Stride was announced, it was like, okay, we don't really know what this does. We kind of just want to stay in our ways or whatever. Them just going out of their way of announcing a new clan, or like, okay, what does it do? Okay, what clans will it belong to? And then everybody thought it was Dragon Empire for like the longest time for whatever reason.
I thought it was gonna be Stargate because
like,
it was all mecha
Dark
stuff.
Zone.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, new clan? Is it a dragon? Is it a dragon? Oh man, dragon.
Like there's
Yeah,
no
pretty
reason.
much.
There's no reason for Gear Chronicles to be Dark Zone.
They're
Considering their whole
they're-
mechanic has been soul based up until now. Then all of a sudden you just throw some mecha dragons and stuff into
like,
it.
oh,
They
man, what
came
the
out of the Nether.
They're like, oh man, what does Stride do? Here's Mystery Flare. I'm sorry, hello? Extra turn? I'm sorry, hello? I mean, it's not ever going to work, but is that what they do?
and I would like to take this moment to personally thank Dark Irregulars for making Gear Chronicles a thing. Thank you guys for exploring the tombs and touching stuff.
Touch stuff you shouldn't have been
He
touching.
did. He touched something on the wall. Oh, Gear Chronicles.
So
Yeah.
we have 2 for Introduction to Stride and then 1 for Gear Chronicle.
Gee, thanks.
You're
I
welcome.
thought you said no. I thought you said no, I'm going with Gear Chronicles. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said I'm going with Gear
'Cause I
Chronicles.
know our little community was like, oh my god, well, if all their skills give you extra turns, then Gear Chronicles going to break the game. I'm just not going to play Vanguard no more.
There was one jank unit
Everybody
that
thought it was
gave you
gonna
an
be
extra
extra turns,
turn.
and then everything was gonna be negate zeros along the way.
I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? Do you not know how situational the skill is? Okay, Edgar goes off, you deserve it. You should just win the lottery.
Yeah, really.
All right, since I got outvoted, I'll bow out gracefully and say, for us, the biggest shakeup 2015 goes to introduction of Gear Chronicle because they brought with it the Stride format and then everything that goes along with it, and they're steadily getting more support to making it more and more viable. So it's still a fixture in the community. I agree with that.
All right.
I get down with that.
All right.
All right. The biggest disappointment 2015.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
All of them. We'll start with you, Soma.
Okay, so one of my biggest disappointments was Blaster Joker. I was like, that card's art is amazing. I like the way they're going with it. He's all dark and gritty, but that's just one thing. But I think, you know what? I might have to go. I'm going to have to go with set 17 and Blaster Joker.
Okay.
I really just like.
17 was amazing.
I know. But I was all hyped for that. I was like, looking up stuff on the internet. I was like, what? He gets to do this? Hey, keep in mind, my brain is relatively brand new. I just started this game. So I'm like, OMG, so good at Vanguard. Oh, do all this, and then it just wasn't that good. It's a very situational deck.
It was passable.
My brain is still brand new. Though.
My brain is brand new.
My
Corey
brain's
Kai.
brand new.
My brain don't even do.
Great nature.
Whoa.
Savage.
Shh. Niece earmuffs.
In my opinion, in my experience, not great nature as a whole, they got what they needed. I mean, me playing it,
Because you were.
Oh, yeah, you played
were
it for a
hyped.
little while. There.
right? I was like, oh man, I'm so hyped. Who wants to play CFA? Great nature. But I got Neos over there too. I'm gonna play Neos. Asha, come
Better choice. Better choice.
Live the dream.
And then I was like, oh man, I'm so hyped. I got the deck, everything I need, all the combos, all the things.
First
oh man, draw all
tournament.
the cards. Why did I draw all triggers?
First tournament scrubbed out. He did. he went like
I
2 and
was
2.
2 and 2. And I was like, can I still make it the top 8? No. Well, I'll play it Sunday. Scrub out again. Whoa. Guess who's not making it? The teams.
Yeah. That was his first pick for teams too. Before,
Yep. I was like, man,
before
I'm
it
so
got
hyped.
bodied.
Balloon Raccoon,
I'm about to
Grand
draw-
Tiger.
about to draw
We made it.
everything.
I'm sorry, hello. What you mean I lost before I could even go to first stride? I drew all crits. Can't draw check no crits, but I drew all the crits. Like, whoa. So yummy stride, boys.
Better choice.
For
That's a
me,
good deck.
it's between two things. The first part is the ARG that happened here back in March. I want to say, just because of the
no,
rules
didn't you tell?
fiasco.
Was that really
No,
March?
not because how I did. I did fine. It was because of the rulings fiasco, because they kept flip flopping, and then how they handled the whole Adam Winter situation at the time. Because
You
they
should've put
because
him
they
up on a wooden cross.
because they ruled that
Call him Jesus.
they ruled that Gearwolf didn't stack, even though
And he does.
even though precedent dictated that it should. They didn't know if we should roll before game 3 should it happen. The whole what else happened? I think there wasn't an issue with time. It was like
Talk to
just
John.
the stride rule. The stride rule. They ruled that I'm pretty sure they ruled that if you strode over deleted Vanguard, you got the stride break skill.
Not a thing.
Chill.
Not a thing.
I'm pretty sure they
Train
ruled it
your
that way at
judges.
the time.
Legit.
The judges are free to play. What do you mean? They're
Or on the flip side,
boys.
the other thing that disappointed me was how I did at teams in June. Just because I had a team on my back in the last game, and I made a horrible misplay, and we missed tops because of it. And it hit me hard because I'm
That's cool.
a competitive person. I know, right? Give me a violin.
Right.
We always got
Small
this year.
violin.
We got this year.
Sorry, I got rocked by the same clan twice. Because, triggers.
And,
I got Aqua Force first round. That was awful.
but for me, wow. Nah.
Jeter died.
Mr. Chops over here was playing Hearthstone, and he pulled a golden Tyrion,
It's Korokai's favorite card in the known universe. For free.
1600 dust boys.
Golden Tyrion Lannister.
Just bought me an Alex Strasser. Thank you.
Was that from a draft pack?
That was from a.
Draft scrub out pack?
I'm mad. Raph called me a jerk so fast.
Did that just happen?
Was that from a draft?
Sure did.
That was from a waking up.
If I
meeting.
pull Chaos Universe, I am biting it.
Peter also got a golden toe.
Why don't you give it chicken? You should give it chicken.
Your chicken?
Making it a meme.
Take your chicken, you.
I'll take a
Eat
picture
your
of
chicken, you intergalactical bitch, nigga.
Well,
it. Rated
Rated R.
PG
I
I got to leave the
13.
podcast.
nah. Once you drop the
PG-13.
N word, we are automatically rated R.
We are rated R.
Straight to R.
Salt.
I'll keep it.
I didn't say it.
Just so you
You're not.
You want to trade? You want to trade it?
We can't trade in the drink. Jerk.
Give me a Deathwing. All right, let's go.
All right.
Click that one.
Back to
I just want one.
Salt mine.
so we have. I'll pick the ARG was a bigger disappointment just because of how the ruling inconsistency kind of put a damper on everything.
I can get that.
I'll go with that too. I like that's.
But
That's
the ARG was terrible for me.
Yeah, you scrubbed
But
out with.
I'll blink
you were
that.
playing the cross.
Exactly. Cross. Biggest disappointment of my
You know
life.
what's play the cross? Adam Winter.
So did other people.
Yeah, I know. Everybody and their cousin was playing the cross.
Hey, well, I don't play the cross.
You might as well have.
But for Jay, it was probably the greatest day. He got like top 4 or something like that.
Adam Winter was so mad. I beat him too.
Did you beat him?
I did.
Hey,
He bit my shoulder. Lightly.
no.
He love tapped me. It's okay.
I'm sorry, did you spank his belly?
I popped him.
My belly.
He knows. I gotta get him. He gotta get used to people somehow.
He
And
didn't even. It's okay. He didn't even put a hole in my sweater. We're good.
Uh-huh.
We're all good. All right. Anyways, so ARG, I
you
agree.
wanna hop down? All right. He's like, I don't want to move. All right.
I just got
How's he gonna get used to
So
people?
consensus, ARG.
ARG, boys.
All right, consensus worst or biggest disappointment in 2015 was the ARG up here in Hartford. Next one
They're
would
gonna
be
be like, well, looks like you won't get another one this year.
And
real.
another one.
and another one. The most successful set of 2015.
You can't answer.
Corey, you're up first.
G4.
Why G4?
Why not G4?
Break it down for the people that may not know.
Everybody that got support got something good. It wasn't like, oh man, here's the GR. Buy the set for just this GR, and everything else is okay, lightly.
The whole set was really good.
Like, G1 was okay, but then you found out that Chrono Command wasn't worth his salt. Rat the
Nope.
Clock didn't get played past 2 sets. And then it was like, oh man, the cross, let me burn $40 on drop for the cross. Oh man, he's a nickel now? Well, GG. G2 was Lambros and just Lambros.
Pretty much.
G3 was Amnesty and just Amnesty, plus Paladins. Sorry, Joaquin.
G2 was Conquest.
What's the
Conquest is
again?
great. What are you
What's a
talking
Conquest?
about?
The world.
Oh, you mean Voltage, right?
Man,
G4. Oh man, we got Asha. Oh man, we got Altman. Oh man, we got Next Stage. Oh man, we have playable things in every single clan in this set.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Also,
go with
Mosquito.
it.
Hate him.
True.
Ugh.
Isn't that common?
He's a rare.
He's a single rare.
It should not be free. It should not be
Well,
on hit
neither
only.
should mean Machining Destroyer, but you know.
But Bushiroad can't design cards for
Counterblast 1,
for
shut you down for a
unsupported
turn.
clans. You either get the world or you get nothing. There's no in between.
Counterblast 1. Drop my hand. Shatter your hopes and dreams.
Yep.
You mean ripples? Before Odysseus ban or restriction.
Oh man, I've never seen so many cards try to be sold after that. Same with Sword Me.
Leave Atlas alone.
I'm going with G4 too, because not just because Next Stage, all right, but but
You're welcome.
But
it was a very good set. Literally, it was very, very well rounded. Everybody got some stuff.
Oh, I fell.
that's okay. Since I didn't invest in G4 / most any set during
Of course
2015,
not. You were in Course of Will mode back then.
I really was.
Yeah, you were.
Even then, I still didn't want anything. It's like, oh, what has it got? Nothing. I don't play it. Don't play that. Don't play
Does
that.
it say
Don't play
Spike
that. Don't
and
play
or
that.
Brothers? Nope.
Bro, you bought
Alright.
more boxes of Course of Will.
You mean one?
It's under your.
Exactly. You bought more
By
boxes
your
of Course of
left
Will.
foot.
Not true.
What? You bought?
I bought 2 boxes of Vanguard over the course of last year.
Did you?
Yeah,
What'd you buy?
G1 and G2.
That's crazy.
Ew. Yeah, you did.
Cause we did a box opening in G1.
And then you split a box of GT. And you're like, I need that gold torn.
Gone.
And I was like, I got you, fam.
Now that one went to Joaquin. Then he had his playset. Then he was like, got you, fam. I was like, we made it. When your Narukami stuff came out in G2, when you had your sets. So personally, I'll go with these guys because G4 did have all the nuts that everybody was wanting at the time.
Yep.
So consensus all around vote G4 most successful set last year.
Uh huh.
We made it.
Dun-dun-dun.
Ba-da-da-da. All right. Oop. Biggest mistake 2015. Who would that go to?
Machining Destroyer.
Machining Destroyer.
Machine and Destroyer.
G4.
All right. Like I remember somebody commented being like there was a lot of Sword Me and Meg Colony hate in the last podcast we did, the 2-man that we did. I don't even remember much Meg Colony hate, but here it is now because we hate that dude. That
We
dude,
arrived.
because that dude is poorly designed. He is the worst designed card in Vanguard from last year. Even worse than Odysseus, in my opinion. And
Oh, this
Odysseus is
strike
pretty
makes you
bad.
auto good.
I
All
would
right.
argue that Diablo's up there, but at least you can play around Diablo. You can't play around your Vanguard being stunned.
Not
You really
chops.
can't.
The mega
It's like,
scoop.
it's like, all right, you got that crit. Well, at least make this jank board so I can survive the turn if
Right.
that's possible. It's like, oh man, well let me make sure that my hand is full of things I can't guard with, so that when I no guard and keep all these great reasons, you triple crit me while I just lose. Oh, I miracle heal. Well, guess I can't do nothing.
Like you can play around Diablo, but even then you can still play around it. The only play around to Destroyer
It's
is
to
that,
have a great green.
right, which means you can't stride if you're a stride base deck unless you have unless you greedy stride or you have the enabler in your hand because you'll need something to ride into it.
Yep.
Or you can only do half your skills because I've seen people attack with Abyss and then do the restand and not attack again just so they won't get caught off by a Destroyer, locking them down for the next turn. whole bunch of different kind of shenanigans to try and play around it, and all Mega Colony has to do is be like, ride, stride. You can't do that? Oh, you rode? Okay, do it again. You got another one?
Like, oh man, you kept your unit stood. Oh man, let me play this freaking
What, Paraspear?
Yep.
Yeah. Rest everything, draw a card.
+5. That's balanced.
Like, Mega Colony got the most unbalanced support from last year, bar none, in my opinion.
And there was only 3 cards.
Exactly.
Because it's not like anybody plays any of the G support. Like, oh man,
It's like, wait, we got much.
Lovely Cocktail, that's cute.
No.
Oh man, G Starter, that's fine.
No.
No.
Why would I play all this slow generation break restricted nonsense when I can just play Mosquito?
Mm-hmm.
And just stay on 2. Oh man, Ripple just stay on 2? Look at my G2 game.
Lock you down.
Oh no, you have to counterblast something with the machining so hard.
So hard when I can have a whole deck of it now because they got full support.
If
Oh
it got,
man, my PG hit the damage zone. Oh no.
Helping me out.
like, if it was Persona Blast, it would be so much better. Like I don't think I would even say it if it was Persona Blast.
If it was Persona, it'd be way more fair because you only get 2 uses out of it instead of 4.
You get 4. You get 4 uses out of that.
Yes.
4, and the card's $3. What?
Wish it was $3.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It used to be $3.
Right, and then they're
Until
like,
people
oh man,
realized.
it's being played now? Money.
Money, money, money. Yeah, yeah. So, I feel like we are decidedly in favor of
Sure
Machine
are.
Destroyer being the biggest mistake of 2015.
Runner-up Diablo.
Runner up Diablo.
That's fair, even though I played, so I'm biased, so I don't care. All right, most valuable starter 2015.
Come on, give me a break. Okay.
Personally, Judge Bow.
What? He wasn't made in
Was it made
2015.
2014, dude?
I was gonna say Worldline Dragon, but he's
Okay, that's
way
fair.
earlier.
Even though he was played a lot 2015, we didn't necessarily make the guideline that it had to be made 2015. But to be fair, all right, if we extend it beyond 2015, I'll go with Judge Bow. But in the context of 2015, come back to me because I'm not too familiar with some of the starters that were
You
released.
better say David.
really.
Dave was the Royal Star that searched out a grade 2.
David's your
David's
shadow
a
starter.
shadow starter.
Reduces your
Like I used him.
reduces your assassination.
Probably should.
Probably never will. Fine. We'll go with David because clearly I don't know what that dude does.
Yeah. See, if this was post 2015, I would be saying Worldline, pretty much one of the best starters in the game. But
It's true.
I'm gonna
They
have
don't
to
make
go.
stars like they used to.
I'm gonna have to go with Chrono Dran. Give me a break, all right?
He was at the December trial deck, wasn't
Yeah, but
he?
still, he was still in
Okay.
2015.
He was 20. I was just making sure because the trial deck was like right there on the cusp of the new year.
And he's a foil.
Oh,
Oh man,
mine was foil before yours.
It sure
Same.
was.
Same Judge Bow's a foil.
It sure was.
He's a rare.
That don't matter. Still a foil.
Whatever.
Now it's
Corey Kai,
First lesson, Akari.
Ooh,
What
good
it do?
choice.
what do?
Say it.
Generation Break 1, Harmony, throw it in the soul, bounce card, draw a card.
That card is dumb. It is dead on sight.
That's
KOS.
good stuff.
Alright,
It's
instantly
a lot of benefit.
hit that with Abyss so quick.
I get a whole column. He gets to draw stuff and bounce.
Nope.
doggy bounce.
They both die. Abyss. Snap down real quick.
So hard.
I will keep Abyss in my hand, put everything back if I got nothing else, and then hope.
Great. G assist in the 4 triggers.
You were
Not in
giving
my
that
deck.
dog
And a grade
diabetes.
three.
Not in my deck.
Obviously, you don't remember that game we played.
Was it before or after the 5 grade 3 build?
After.
Crazy. It probably did happen too.
Thought about keeping. You're like, I thought about keeping Mordred in my hand. I was like, chill. Put it back.
He is gone.
Oh man. Stuck. G assist. What is even?
Mordred. I lost the game because that dude showed up. I was like, man, if you don't go back to the dirt where you belong. Alright, so we got Chrono Dran, Akari, David. So we're a split. Personally, I think Akari was the most valuable because she did the world, because she comboed so well with all the Bermuda stuff. What's that one that the resist one that when you bounce it, draw a card?
All of them.
So you Akari, draw her or put her back, draw 2 cards just for breathing, and then put it back, and then lay down what's her name with the grade 3 searcher, put it back, do it again, all the combos. So yeah,
It's not
Akari,
even that bad.
whatever.
So that's the person that gets a crit and guard restriction for breathing.
You went from 3 cards to 9 cards in one stride turn.
You let me stride.
I'd like to take this time and thank you for joining. Oh, guys, keep going.
You went from 3 to 9. Well, you ain't playing OTT anymore, but you still did it.
Nothing.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
Muffin.
Wait till spikes drop. First try, you lose. Let's go. Game 2.
Wait, who?
Everybody.
Talking about Jess Niece.
Block.
The team.
This
Lock
podcast is
what?
brought to you by Voltage
What front row
Gaming.
you locking?
Voltage
need
Gaming,
to lock front row.
your #1 community for card games.
Let me draw some cards. We need some cards.
Park Avenue,
Crazy.
West Hartford.
What's Hartford? Jesus.
What? You gonna stick with Chrono Drain?
No, I'm gonna go with Bermuda Triangle on this one.
Okay.
Because I get a column, I get Stride Fighter for next turn. Grade 1 goes to the bottom, but he gets to draw a card and bounce. So I think he has a little bit of an edge on that.
That's fair.
It does a little bit more.
Like, I can't think of any other good starters that came out last year. There was the dude from Royals that gave you a grade 2 that you may have been missing.
Oh, Milas?
Yeah, Milas.
Meh.
The Narukami one, I don't think he was that good.
What, G-Nar coming along?
Did Narukami got a new one, right?
Yeah, everybody did.
A new starter. A G starter.
Listen, if it ain't Saishin or Linchu, they're trash.
See, exactly. So, nothing.
No, I'm sorry, it's Spark Kid Dragoon. Those three.
So-
Those three, they're trash.
So, nothing. Kagero. I don't think they
Ew,
got
ew.
They didn't move off the grade 3 searcher.
So, they ain't getting. So, yeah.
Kagero just straight grade 3
I feel like
searcher.
just by process of elimination, I think it's Akari, hands down. So, that's fair. So, Bermuda took, what, 3 categories?
Yeah, they have.
Sorry?
Best, worst, best.
And the last one that we got for awards, the most valuable unit 2015, the MVP of Vanguard, basically.
Diablo.
Would it be Diablo or would it be Destroyer?
I know, we might go right back to Destroyer because
Because that dude put the whole Mega Colony team on his back, on himself.
it's still up there.
I'll still say that Shadows were more represented over the year as a whole.
I agree. I do agree.
It only got worse as Diablo was presented.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like you had to drop like
Now,
$1 million to play Shadows. It was just there.
by that definition or by that explanation, would that make Abyss the MVP? Because he was the cornerstone of the deck, even though the Revenger support is what kept the deck afloat, and then you went to Abyss and just reaped the benefits of all that value you made over the
I
course
don't
of the
care
game.
about Abyss. I care about 36 in the crit and you can't guard.
But
Period.
But Shadows were represented up until Diablo, and then it still kept being played after that, which means that there was something keeping it afloat until Diablo was revealed, which was be Abyss. Which would mean, would Abyss be the MVP?
You only care because you play Shadows.
I'm trying to lay out an argument here.
If you played any other claim, you'd be like, you're right, whatever. This is the last category. Let's move on. You're like, I play Abyss.
I can't-
Therefore, I want Abyss to steal this last category because I'm biased.
I'm not biased. Well, kind of, but I'm not. I
You've
can't
been saying biased the whole podcast.
I have, but
Picking next stage.
Abyss is my favorite card in Shadows, but I'm still gonna lay a case for him because what kept the deck going was him until Diablo came.
And then it got better.
Exactly.
And everybody was like, oh man.
And then you got hit with a double-edged sword of, do you want to survive Abyss or do you want to survive Diablo? Chops.
Like, oh man. What do you mean? It comes with 4 of them. I can get a Diablo. My friend can get a Diablo. My friend's friend can get a Diablo. My mom's gardener can get a Diablo.
You
Everybody
crazy.
get a Diablo.
So it's like, so what you're saying
This
is,
ain't Oprah.
so what you're saying is this donut is really good. This donut has been the staple of donuts for the whole year. This donut came along, it's way better than this donut. So this donut is still the best?
That's not even a comparison to that.
Talking about
All I
like
heard
ice
was
cream and the
donut.
cheesecake.
You know what's so
Yeah.
funny? Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh man, my internet crashed. I missed my place," and they're gonna skip to this part. And they're gonna be like, "Donut, donut, donut."
No,
I still think Diablo is.
the closest comparison to make with that donut comparison is that if they took the plain donut
Okay.
and then put it inside the new donut and wrapped it as making it part of the other donut.
And fried it.
Exactly.
Gonna give everyone
So,
diabetes.
so
We're already to have it
Isn't
all.
that like donut intercourse
Like-
or something?
Yeah.
it's donut set like
like a
Hello?
We just got really far off. Really
It's a
fast.
turducken of donuts.
it's like the crow nut.
Turducken.
You have a donut and a croissant. You put it together.
That
you got
changed
perfection.
my life, by
exactly.
the way.
You got
That's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
it's
It's the greatest thing ever made.
a-
Seriously, go to Stu Leonard's.
it's a donut.
Sounds so
It's a
far.
donut. Made,
It's not that far. It's on the Berlin Turnpike. Quit your.
if a donut and a croissant had a baby, it'd be.
Oh, we're rated R anyways. Quit your bitching.
Well,
That didn't last. Well,
our boys,
we made it further.
R plus.
We made it further than other episodes, so I'm proud of you guys.
Sure did.
I am proud of you guys.
Better than nothing.
Sorry for the contribution.
So you're picking next stage,
Yes.
bar none.
Yep.
Good.
I'm giving it to Abyss. Yes, I'm biased, but I feel like what helped Shadows make it to the point to where Diablo even was a factor was Abyss, and then he just got better with time, like good wine.
Well,
Look at
let me
that
at
rapper.
least give a support to this structure.
Okay.
G1 came out.
Right.
Gears. They're still tepid. Continuing on, still
good
tepid,
word.
still tepid, still tepid.
Good word.
And then,
Oh man, look who read the first page of the dictionary word of the day.
hey, I got a word of day calendar on my desk at work. So
Nice
I was
Fam.
joking.
tepid was Thursday.
I believe it.
So superfluous was Friday. It was
Hey,
great.
What do you mean
superfluous.
gears then?
You aren't even on this podcast right now. You play your Hearthstone, God Pack Ripper. So, anyways, and then I think when Next Stage came out, I really think it brought Gears to a more competitive level.
For the people that could afford next stage.
Calm down.
Man, that dude was like 30
Let's
bucks
just
a
say
day.
everybody could.
Let's just say.
Let's just say everyone had $80 floating around.
Let's
$160
just
if you
say
want to.
everybody had best friends that were like, hey, Joel, I told you that when I opened this, I'd throw it at you for no charge.
I
got
gave you Olivia's.
Man, not even remotely the same price.
You couldn't even think of the word.
What are you talking about? Olivia's like a lot.
A lot now, but like 50K, I'll buy one.
To the legs.
Next
Come on,
stage, 80. No price on friendship. Here you go, Joel.
Like I said, no.
You guys are like hanging out with middle-aged white moms because you're always guilt tripping.
You mean your job?
Called you Jewish as fuck.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
job.
watching VH1 in my spare time.
I'm not even playing with y'all no more.
Going home now.
Don't you
I'm
got
going to play Hearthstone.
you got a dance to plan out, don't you? Or recital?
I do Thursdays.
See,
Daddy-daughter dance. All right.
that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice though.
It is.
Even though you got suckered into it,
Yeah, but
it was
I
the
gotta
whole
re-
bait. It was the bait and switch.
It
all the
really
time.
was. I did. I
You're
really
like,
was.
guys, sign up. It'll be great for the community. Now you got to plan this whole dance. See you at the end of the year. Good
Yep.
luck. GG's.
Yep. And guess what? The other teacher was helping me out, dropped out, so it's just me.
And they put all the pressure on you because you drop
Yep.
out. There's no daddy-daughter dance.
Nope. Sure isn't. I might even just switch it over to a live production of The Giving Tree.
Sorry, hello.
That book was great.
It is.
Continue, Cliff.
What?
What you were saying?
Is your pick a Diablo?
Yep.
You want to explain?
See, I got bit. He's your friend now.
Look at that. See, Alice is laying on your leg. You guys are buzzed now.
He just realized what's going on.
Where else is he going?
He can go back on my lap, but,
He don't want to.
but look, he ain't even shaking.
He is super warm.
he ain't
and
even-
she's giving him treats.
He ain't even
He's
growling
chilling right now.
He's not even growling.
He feels like
That's
Caesar.
because nobody said Olivia. Oh.
He would have bit me. Your head would have came off your shoulders.
It's crazy. You will be fine.
All right. So what do we got?
It's like we're a split. I still feel like it's Abyss, even though Diablo like took the deck to another level.
For the people that could afford a bitch.
For the people that can afford next stage,
For the people that could afford Diablo, which was everybody, because he came forward to a legend deck.
All right. I'm going to go with Cliff on this one because I really...
Oh
like,
man, I got Jank Shadows, whatever. All I needed is a crit and a garter strip because you don't
He
know how
was-
to play units.
He was great. He was great and affordable.
Like, oh man, I play this clan where I bounce my stuff, or I don't need rear guards to do this, or I only can strike this turn, so I'm about to go in balls deep.
For real.
Because Abyss is great. Not so much affordable. Diablo is great and affordable.
same with next stage. So next stage.
This
and
was
Abyss are
it.
the
You and I
same
have
boat.
that in common.
So all right, I'm outvoted here. My vote is still for Abyss, but I'm biased. He's my dude. But I'll concede again. I'll give it to Diablo for being the MVP 2015 for taking the shadows from great to greater heights.
That's
Fair.
mine. That's me. You
From
can't say
you
greater
either
heights.
bought the limited edition extra booster and got all your stuff when you were smart to get it, or you just bought this legend deck.
Wait a minute. Greater heights is written on my next stage. You can't use that for shadows.
I didn't know that.
It is. It's written on it.
Well, the piece has been
Well,
broken.
we took it to a higher precipice.
There you go. That works.
Jesus.
Look at that. Good
Precipice is a cavern, like deep.
word. No, precipice could be like a
higher
like a
plane
point.
of- like a cliff, if you will.
yeah,
Oh,
basically.
I thought a precipice was like an underwater cavern.
No, that's
That's
Damn,
something
I need to read a
different.
book.
I want to Google that.
It's okay.
Books are hard.
I need to read more.
Teacher.
I need to. I don't teach
He's a drawing teacher.
English. I can't even
doesn't matter.
spell nemesis.
Educate our children.
Not our children. Not our children.
In art,
Privileged children.
he's making the future David Bowie's and Alan
Uh-huh.
Rickman's of
I know
America.
what school
You
he
remind
goes
me
to.
of the babe.
They're
What
not that
babe?
privileged. Trust me.
Go with the power.
The school he teaches that they're not privileged.
They're great kids.
Wow.
He's the closest thing to a father figure they have. Trust
Sad.
me.
Damn.
Joel is gonna be at school. He's gonna be listening to the podcast. Like, oh, that's cute. I want to listen to the podcast too.
Is that my voice? Or? Oh, okay.
It might
I was
be.
like, I teach all little Russian children now.
Who is this man disgracing our children in their future? Not really.
Really?
Do you teach in Soviet Russia?
Apparently.
It must be. In Cliff's world.
For real.
Leave my world alone.
Bizarro war, clearly.
In Soviet Russia, vodka is color.
In Soviet Russia, if you need sugar, you kill your neighbor.
Oh, okay. Super tangents.
For real.
Taking them under the ground.
So that'll do with all the categories that we had.
That'll be big.
Like we can always do it again. This was kind of fun.
Yeah,
Kind of
that was
rattle off
nice.
the
I
cuff.
enjoyed that.
We can do like a mid-year award.
I like how you
Come
You know
on.
what we should do? We should do Vanguard Jeopardy.
We really should. You'd friggin' win.
Oh, Jesus.
You crazy?
Damn. Called you dumb.
Sorry,
However,
hello?
I like how you kept.
Called you totted.
1, 2, 3, so good. Got it.
Yep. But I like how
Everyone
you kept the
category, so
categories a
good.
secret. I like how you kept the categories a secret. That was good. I like that. Made us think.
Anything is better than a goddamn spelling bee.
Chill.
I still won that.
What did you
You know what?
By the way.
Reader can.
I said Joe
And I gave you
Reaver
guys the
Con.
packs.
What?
We'll let Min do it and let him throw his pronunciations at you guys.
Dikes.
Yeah,
Dikaiser.
Kaiser.
Hurts my soul.
Oh man, I should have said that break
How
ride.
you spell that?
That break,
Daikayzer. Dikaiser.
that break ride's disgusting.
It's
See,
like,
someone's gonna do the categories, and I'm gonna be like break rides for 1,000. The text of the card says plus 10,000 power and. Like, I'm sorry,
And-
all of them?
Yeah, all of it.
what is everybody?
There's only like 12 playable break rides in
Like-
this game.
Well, you gotta be more specific because it says Counterblast 1, then there isn't that. You say for free. Something
Like we could do Vanguard Jeopardy. It's just gonna take some planning to do to get information and stuff.
We do it for Worlds. How about that?
Wicked,
Huh?
wicked.
Do it after Worlds.
Corey Kai said he got it, so we'll let him plan it out.
There we
Yo,
go.
bro, I know who I'm gonna pick.
Whenever he wakes up.
So before we wrap it up, since you have a rant that you want to discuss.
Kind of sort of, yeah.
All right, let me back up.
All right,
It's all about Jeter ripping packs.
I'm gonna get comfortable.
take it away, sir.
This pre-release nonsensical hype. What is wrong with y'all? I can't even. And here's why. Oh man, let me go to my local tournament. Let me open these packs. Oh man, I know this card not worth nothing, but y'all don't know that because y'all don't look at prices. So let me put this rare surrounded by all these jank double rares. And be like, oh man, selling the page for $200. Come first serve, only looking for this. I mean, I don't got that because y'all know that's not worth that, except in PayPal, but only at my prices. There was like this page that was like, what the fuck? There was like this. There was this page where it was like, oh man, I opened like 2 boxes, 2 pizza kits of the set, and don't tell me that the ideal 808 prices is this when they sold out because it's obviously not that anymore because it's sold out. So you guys should entertain my prices, only my prices. And I'm just like, but SP Globe Megas is like $8. I don't care if it's sold out. That just means it's about to be like $2 more when they put it back in stock because nobody wants her, obviously. They're only buying it out because it's cheap as all sin. Why am I paying you $40 so that you can offload the card and pay your mom's medical bill or something? Chill. Be civil. I know it's the new set. I know it's 2 weeks before the set comes out. I know you want all your money and all your investment because you spent $160 on whatever. Mm-hmm. Don't be like, oh man, well, because I want you guys stop doing that.
Come here, buddy.
No.
Like somebody was like, oh man, opened a secret pack. I only want other secret packs.
Yeah, what is that?
Otherwise, PayPal. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
That makes no sense.
You realize how rare these things are to open? What do you mean I only want this? Or like they'll be like, oh man.
I'm supposed to be at work.
Oh Jesus. They'll be like, oh man. Let me show you
Don't bite.
everything that I pulled. By the way, before you can even offer on these things are gone. Like, I'm sorry, what? Why would you show all of them in the picture then and you know for a fact that X, Y, and Z are not spoken for or can't be claimed? I can't hype. I can't with the super high prices. I can't with the nonsensical wants. And speaking of nonsensical wants, let's not even talk about pre-release hype. Let's talk about people just wanting the world. the world. They'll be like, oh man, I went to my local card shop, bought a $5 Pokemon binder, here's my stuff. I want Excellix, I want the Ace, I want Next Stage, here's my binder. I'm sorry, all your binder is like a quintet wall, 5 rares from like set 5, and like a break ride that nobody uses. What do you mean you want SPs?
Soma's gotta go. I'll see you guys next time.
Same. For nothing. Don't even remotely
Jason,
understand
your shirt's
how
out
you would get half of the
Thank you.
things you asked for what you currently have in your binder. And they'll play it off like, oh man, nah, chill, bro. This is pure value. Value to who? Value to who? Like, oh man, I got Masquerade Bunnies. I got the Stride, Fodder, for Pale Moon. $3 a piece. It's a rare. It's a rare. I'm not paying $3 for a rare in any card game that's not Magic the Gathering. This is Vanguard. Not paying $3 for Masquerade Bunnies. Exactly.
You're 15. What do you mean?
No, the Stride.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Stride Enabler.
I still pay like $1.50 for it.
$1.50, not $3, not lunch money.
Sure, bro. I buy title for more than that.
Y'all set?
Yep.
All right, guys, we're gonna end it off on that. Soma had to roll. He had to take Joaquin to work, and hope you guys enjoy. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and look out for more content. I'm gonna get up some battle videos. Got the finals coming up from the tournament that we had last Sunday coming up soon. And until next time, guys, later.
Bye. Bye.